Hey guys, it's Allan Whatmore here. And in this video, I'm going to show you a simple change that you can make to your messaging that will almost guarantee that you get higher value clients through the door. By higher value, I mean people that have more assets, more income, and going to be in a position to pay more for your services. Okay. So the best way to think about it is that the content that you put out equals the audience that you attract. Okay, really simple, right? Your inputs, okay, what you put out there to the world results in the outputs that you received. Okay, the content dictates the audience. So I'll give you an examples, okay? Probably won't make sense, but let's say, for example, you're a financial advice business and you're looking to target people with high balances, right? You may target people who are pre-retirees. And so all the messaging that you might create is based around retirement, okay? How much you need to retire. It could be things to think about when you retire. And that's great. But if you think about it, right, everyone is going to retire at some point, right? People who have low balances, high balances. And so therefore the people that are attracted to this doesn't necessarily dictate the quality, okay? So, or that you may get some people that have high balances in there, but it's going to be a very broad range, especially if you're trying to attract these people specifically. You'll have a very hard time speaking directly to this specific group of people because everyone in there also wants to retire as well, right? So one simple change, right? Instead of retirement, think of the word retirement wealth. Right? They want to build more income for retirement, right? They've achieved enough capital growth and they want to leverage it, or they have enough capital in there, but they want to leverage how they can get more income or get that wealth to last longer because they're in that position right now. So if you change your messaging just from retirement to retirement wealth or retirement income, you are guaranteed in order to get people who have a higher balance or have a higher asset base. And I know that for a fact because we do that for clients right now. So that's retirement. Another example is, let's say you do insurance, okay? And you're targeting people with high incomes, okay, that are PAYGs. If you talk about insurance and life cover, yes, like life cover or insurance is for everyone. Income protection, XYZ. But if you mention tax effective cover, let's look at another one. Okay. Investments. Let's say you're targeting high net worth or wholesale or sophisticated or accredited investors, and you're talking about specific investors. Instead of investments, try income producing investments, right? A lot of people who are wholesale or high net worth investors have grown their wealth by investing in things that have gotten them capital growth, okay, over time, right? And so therefore, one of the strategies they're probably looking at is diversification. Again, how to get more income or cash flow from their investments or distributions from their investments. Typically, people who aren't at this stage are looking for that capital growth so they can get to this stage, right? But once people are at this stage, then they're going to want something different to hedge against that or provide them more of the thing that they have less of, which could be income, which could be distributions. It could also be tax effective as well, depending. So just that one simple change will attract the people who need it more, okay, or who have that challenge right now. And I know it potentially seems like that cohort of people has it pretty much figured out, but everyone at that stage or everyone at every stage always has some kind of problem or some kind of challenge that they're dealing with. Next is lending. Let's say, for example, you're trying to target medical and you have lending solutions. Instead of lending solutions, try occupation specific lending solutions, right? So when someone sees lending solutions, they know that it's something specific to them, or it could be tax effective, right? As well. Or you might know some other form of terminology that is something that is going to be more relatable to this industry that they'll be able to resonate with, or a thing that they want to know more. So I guess where I'm getting at is one simple change to your positioning and your language that you're using will automatically guarantee you to get a high quality audience come through. And if you're already in a position where you're doing content right now, or you're running ads or you're doing outreach, then this is just going to supercharge your efforts astronomically. Okay. So hopefully that makes sense, right? Start with the end goal. And this comes back down to knowing your ideal customer profile, okay, or your avatar or your persona, knowing exactly where they're at, what challenges they could be facing. And you could go ahead and do this research, maybe speak to a couple of your existing clients or do some research or list this down in a document. What are the potential problems that these people would be facing? Might be they're looking for more income. It might be looking for more capital growth. They're looking for more tax effective solutions. They might just be looking to save time. So, and using that in your language is going to appeal to that higher quality audience. And by higher quality, I mean high quality for whether it means higher asset base, higher value, whatever the case may be. So hopefully that makes sense. If you'd like to see how a system like this could be implemented for your business, where we utilize content, distribute it, and target people who are high quality and high value clients for your business, then there should be a link below. You can book in a call, but it's fine. You don't have to. Hopefully that makes sense. Thank you so much for your time. My name's Allan Whatmore. I hope you have a fantastic day and I will speak to you soon. Bye for now.